Welcome to the weekend edition of the King Mo Show. I am wearing my 2023 Midwest Tour You're Trying the Best You Can shirt because it felt like the appropriate shirt to wear while making this video, because it goes back even further to a trip out to California where I was on a trip with Coach Hank and Mr. Frosty, and I was at the hotel bar and I was looking at all the different bottles, and there was a bottle I didn't know what it was. So I was curious and I asked the bartender, and then I was like, let's have a shot of it. And it was, I'm debating whether it was the worst shot of my lifetime. In certain ways, I feel like it was worse than doing Malort. And the bottom line is the bartender should have never let me buy shots of it. But it was St. Germain. It's just such a beautiful bottle that I did it, and it was a really bad idea. So St. Germain is an elderflower liqueur, and in the springtime they pick a whole bunch of these elderflowers, not the younger flowers, just the elderflowers, and somehow they make this beverage out of it. I've got 375, I don't know how much is in here. I can't find it on here. It's not a full-size bottle, but it was 20 bucks. So in honor of that fateful, horrendous decision, it only seemed appropriate that I should start this video off. I'm not doing a full shot because that would just, I already know how bad that is. It smells a little bit citrusy, very fruity, old perfume. Cheers. Yeah, sweet, flowery, syrupy, old lady perfume. But ever since that time, I don't know if it's just because I notice it now, I see a lot of recipes, a lot of cocktails using it. So I've decided the real thing of this is I'm going to make a couple cocktails and give it a shot. And I don't remember what the cocktails are, so I'm going to go make them, and then I'll tell you what I used, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm back. One of the things that I forgot to mention is a lot of the cocktails are all champagne, prosecco, wine-based things, and I really didn't want to open up a bottle of that, so I was looking for something different. The first one I have, I say first one because I know there's at least one other one I want to try to find. I did a lot of research on this, but I didn't bookmark any of the recipes I found, so this may be a bit of a process here. The first one is called eye candy. To me, I think it's a take on a mojito. It's got mint leaves, simple. So muddle up some mint leaves, half an ounce of simple syrup, muddle it up, throw in 1.5 ounces of gin, ½ ounce of elderflower, ½ ounce of lemon, shake it up, strain it into a glass, and top with club soda. And I even put a little, you see that? I even got a little mint garnish there to tickle my nose as I drink, but I'm going to move it out of the way. So I said it's a take on mojito, but I feel it's more it's gin. It's not gin and tonic. But it's sweeter, fruitier. It's a nice, refreshing drink. And I think that's what I'm going to find with all the cocktails. They're going to be some kind of refreshing drink. It's not going to be a heavy drink. So here we have the eye candy. I really like the sugar and the mint, which to me is the mojito. I think the elderflower balances out some of that juniper from the tonic. It's a nice cocktail. I'm going to go figure out another one. By figure out, I mean try to find the recipe for it that I failed to bookmark. So I came in to make the next recipe, and I realized another name for the eye candy is just an elderflower Tom Collins, which I thought was something different from that. But somebody just gave it a fancier name. Next up, I did an elderflower sour. Wrote down the recipe here. 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of elderflower, 1 ounce of lemon, half an ounce of simple syrup, and an egg white. You dry shake that to get it nice and foamy. Then you throw some ice into it, shake it again to chill it down. And you want to double strain that into a coupe or something like that. All I have is my martini glasses. I dial back the elderflower, maybe 3/4 of an ounce, half an ounce, but this is good. Again, common theme with all these drinks that I've really been finding. They're light, refreshing. I think I only saw one drink that was using a bourbon or a whiskey or a rye, because you want that elderflower to come through. So there you have it. St. Germain, it's probably the most famous version. There's other versions of it. Elderflower liqueur. Don't drink it by yourself. I mean, don't drink it by itself. But it's great in cocktails. A little bit of a floral flavor to it. Nice light cocktails. It's springtime right now, so there's like perfect weather for that. And I'll leave you with my elder sour. Cheers.